morning. I'm hopping on here because I completely forgot to film an intro for this video. So real quickly, my name is Mimi and I love to share my stories and experiences about being a UX designer. Today, I thought it would be awesome in this video if you could hang out with me at work. It's a very busy Monday. It's like my Monday meeting heavy day, so I thought it'd be a perfect way to show you what a product designer does. So I currently work from home remotely here in San Diego, and my official job title is Senior UX Designer, but I see myself way more as a product designer. I'm going to be filming a video here shortly to compare the differences between UX design and product design, since I've worked in both roles and I really do see a difference. But aside from that, I work at a pretty large moving company, and the product that I work on is a digital booking platform to help customers move. I just want to explain the meetings real quick that I have in the morning. The first one is going to be at 8:30 a.m. and I get on a call with all of the UX designers. I think there's about 10 at my company, and we go over things that we're prioritizing and focusing on for the week and just explain if there's any blockers, or sometimes it turns into kind of like a process conversation, but it should never take more than 30 minutes. Right after that, at 9 a.m., I have my daily stand-up with my product team. Now, this is the same type of format, but it's with different people. That includes myself, the product manager, the scrum master, and all of our developers. We go around the room again and we talk about what we worked on yesterday, what we're working on today, and any blockers that we might have. That way everyone knows what they're working on for the day and what they may be working on tomorrow. All right, now that we got that out of the way, let's get started. So right away, I'm in my weekly stand-up with the UX design team. And from there, I go straight into my daily 9 a.m. stand-up with the product team. After my stand-ups, I jot down a few things on my to-do list, like copy changes, logo resizing, slight changes to a new design, and documentation cleanup in preparation for me to take on a new product. Before I hop on my one-on-one call with my product manager, I also write down a few things that I'll want to talk to her about so I don't forget. Now that my morning meetings are over, I now transition into my one-on-one with the product manager, then a refinement session right before lunch. During this time with product, I talk about any new work that she may have for me, things that I'm currently working on, and making sure I'm clear on the requirements. We also talk about any future work that she might have heard maybe coming down the pipeline for UX design. What should be prioritized is also really important, like what new features or feature enhancements may need to come ahead before others. From there, we jump into that other meeting for the refinement session. Basically, this meeting is with the same group I had my daily stand-up with, and we groom through any new work that the team might want to work on for the next sprint. We work in a 2-week sprint here, and our scrum manager ensures that we stay within the agile method. My role here as the product designer in this meeting is to ensure that the engineers understand my designs and help if there's any questions. And since it's a pretty long meeting, if we have time, sometimes we do retro, which is kind of fun. We get to have an honest conversation about things that we want to start, things we want to stop, and things that we want to continue, as well as shout-outs. Okay, my big meeting is now done. I forgot that it actually goes till 1, not 12, so I'm so hungry.
Gathered by the sea, sand people anxiously. Not once did speak to me. When tides came, did not flee.
I don't get out of the house as much as I want to. Given that I work from home, it's very easy for me to get sucked into my mole hole and just be in peace and in the dark, but that's why we got a dog in 2020, because this dog forces me to go outside and face the fact that I don't really breathe real outdoor air unless I'm forced to. So I'm gonna go on a walk. I'm gonna do it. She's getting out of the house today. I'm gonna take him on a walk, and this is how he treats me. Alright, so I just got back from my walk with Morty, and now I am at my dining room table. That's one thing I love about working from home, is that you can literally work anywhere. You're not chained to one part of your desk. Even if I'm just looking at like a different corner of a wall, it just makes such a difference, especially when I have to design anything. Other than that, I need to start checking off that list that I went over this morning from stand-up and kind of start chipping away at these kind of low lift tickets, one of them being copy changes. So literally all I have to do is change 3 words on 3 different pages, and so I just need to do that real quick. And then I have a few other things that I need to do in terms of documentation and tracking, and then I will check back in with you when I'm about to wrap up. I'm about to wrap up here, and I wanted to show you one thing that I love doing at the end of the day, and it's something I only started doing a month ago, but man, it's been a game changer. So what I do is I hop into Airtable. If you're unfamiliar with Airtable, it's like a hybrid of a database and an Excel spreadsheet, but it looks way cuter, like the UI is dope versus ugly ass Excel. And what you can do in there is you can actually link values like Excel and create formulas, but I don't use it in a way that's like really fancy. I actually just create a very simple row, like maybe like a few columns, and let me show you what I do. So this is my workspace in Airtable. As you can see, I categorize them by months. Today is Monday, but we need to make one for tomorrow. What's cool is you can create a formula and put in the date, and it pre-populates the day of the week. And then I have to put the stand-up type. Since the only stand-up I have tomorrow is my daily one, I attach that tag category. Now, basically, I just go in there and I add what I worked on today, but I label it as yesterday because I'll be going in there tomorrow morning. I hope that makes sense. So write out the things I worked on today, like the logo enhancement, documentation, etc. Then almost predict and move on to what you'll be working on tomorrow. That way, when it's time for stand-up tomorrow, I have this in front of me and can say what I did yesterday and list out what I plan to do today. I really do love this because it helps me ground myself in the mornings, and honestly, it's not always easy to remember everything I did the day before, especially because I had a lot of meetings. I know that sounds kind of silly, but you have to remember I get to my desk first thing in the morning and immediately have stand-up, so it's a good way to stay on track. I also love this because at the end of the week, I'm able to see everything I was able to accomplish. So this is something new that I just started doing, and I really do love it. Monday is officially over. This is when I lay down and my pug wants to come say hi. Come. And I just decompress and let my dog lick my face with his nasty mouth, and I just close my eyes for a little bit or doze off. But I hope this video was really helpful for you to gain insight into a life of a UX designer. I know it's not super eventful, but hey, I do like what I do. I really do. And if you want to see more videos like this in the future, give this a thumbs up or give it a comment or hit that red button, or just let me know what you want to see more of in the future, and I will see you next time. Bye.